That's an amazing question. Thank you for thinking so much about this. Like, seriously,
We're
for
gonna
my
take
life
this
right
and run
now.
with this.
This is gonna be a really long interview.
Yeah, sorry.
My favorite to shoot
Yeah.
was probably
Say it. Guys, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I watched the finale last night, and it's absolutely amazing. You guys killed it.
Feel
I love it.
good.
I love it so much. My first question, I grew up with these books, as I'm sure you guys did, and I'm Greek, so it was great to see...
Are you?
Yeah, it was great to see Greek mythology represented. That was like the first time I really saw it outside of the stories told. So I'm curious for each of you, do you guys have a favorite Greek myth, whether you learned about it while shooting or beforehand?
I think it's kind of funny that I came in for the Sea of Monsters because the Odyssey has been kind of my favorite one. I think Troy was incredible, and being able to kind of get introduced through Brad Pitt into that world was amazing. But the Odyssey has been a favorite of mine for forever.
Yeah, no, for me it has to. It's kind of basic, but it has to be Sisyphus. I wrote a song called Sisyphus not too long ago, and it symbolizes perfectly a lot of the like things that I find I go through in my life in terms of just like the feedback loop and like learning how to break out of it myself, like from, it's just crazy. So Sisyphus is one of the ones, and then also to the story of Calypso, I think is really beautiful.
Those are all great stories.
Really beautiful.
You excited for the Odyssey coming out?
I'm so excited, man. And I mean, like, I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan too, so to be able to kind of see that with the kind of group that they put together, I'm stoked.
It's gonna be really good. That cast is stacked. Talk about it.
It looks amazing. I'm
Crazy.
so excited.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask, because I looked at the behind the scenes, how weird was it to see yourself with one eye for the first time?
So strange.
How weird
so
is it?
strange. Because it's like, I think, again, most characters, you kind of know what everything's going to look like within a few days of starting filming. So to be able to do something, but we spent like, what, 7 months filming? Something like that?
Longer than that.
So, like, so much time with the character and, like, having seen, but, like, the whole time I'm still seeing it as me. So to be able to kind of have that was really... really strange, but again, in the best of ways, because they did such a great job with it. So to be able to see so much of kind of what I was putting into that kind of still replicated on screen was such a relief. But yeah.
Sure, and because you're acting alongside him, I'm curious, do you get separate director's notes of where to actually look for the line of sight because of how it's going to look?
That's an amazing question. Thank you for thinking so much about this. Like, seriously. Kind of yes and no. Not necessarily. I think we worked so much with our coach, like Andrew, especially during, like, prep. We kind of got used to the line of sight while we were in prep. Andrew had him wear these, like, glasses. What did they look like with the sticky notes on the side? Like, what?
Yeah, I just tore up a piece of paper and kind of put it like on the sides of the glasses so I couldn't see peripheral vision because like with the one eye it's kind of different. But it's basically just like looking at me.
It's basically just like looking at him.
Yeah.
The cool part about what's going on with Tyson's eye, and I'm so sorry. You should be saying this. I'm like taking.
No, take it away.
I'm sorry, but
Take
it's
it
like, the performance is so good because it's literally his performance. They fused both of his eyes together, so everything you're seeing, that's really him. I remember that day that you were shooting the Sphinx story scene. Oh my God. I was watching him from the tent and I was crying because his performance was just so good. And the fact that they were able to keep all of that depth and intensity because they used his real eyes was just chef's kiss. I'm so proud of everybody that worked on it.
It's an absolute beautiful sequence that you're talking about. And there's another sequence I want to talk about in the finale. There's a line you say that I really like. I prayed to the gods for help, I prayed for a friend, and I was sent a brother. Yeah. And I think that sums up Tyson's story in season 2 so well. Can you tell me about what filming that day was saying that line?
It was amazing. Honestly, that was a really, really difficult scene because he comes in to that scene kind of confused as to what's going on. And then there's kind of the excitement over kind of, again, I don't want to kind of give away. I don't know. Is this coming out after?
Coming out
okay,
after.
sweet.
No, don't worry.
Then so he sees Dad for the first time, and it's like so it's such like an exciting moment, and then it goes into like this really kind of heartbreaking little sad moment of like how emotional he is, and so as an actor to be able to have to do that many different emotions in such a short amount of time without any kind of like emotional lead up was really, really tricky. But working with Toby was amazing. He's incredible. And then obviously working with Walker is always a blast. So it was great. It was so much fun.
It's an amazing line. Something else I love about the Percy Jackson universe is everyone has some sort of superpowers or abilities in this universe. And I'm sure you've been asked what you guys would do with your powers if you had them in real life, but I want to put a spin on that.
Oh.
Which of your castmates would make the most of having their powers in real life, and which of your castmates under no circumstances should have their powers?
Okay, you know what? Take it away.
I think Walker would actually be such a good superhero.
He would.
He's like the kindest human being, but he's also really responsible. But he's also like he sees like he would want to do a lot of really big things with it.
Yes.
I think I'd be too scared to kind of like. I'd want to keep it under wraps.
Oh, okay.
And so
that's fair. I can see that for you.
I'd like just more the Batman thing, kind of alter ego, rather than like the Superman, like, or I mean, rather than just being in the front of everybody. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I feel that.
I think Walker would be great.
You know, yeah, I'm not gonna say, and I don't think anybody should not have powers under any circumstances. Yeah, I think if anyone was gonna not have powers under any circumstances, it would probably be like me and Leah. Is that wrong?
I don't know. I think
no,
you guys.
I think we'd be good. I think Leah would be good with her powers for sure. I think if I had any powers, like it would be like anything under the realm of like from being a child of Apollo. I'd just use it to write songs all day.
Okay, fair
like
enough.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah,
and
that's not gonna hurt anybody.
Tell a riddle here and there.
Wow.
You know, that's fine.
Nice.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's very nice. Very wholesome. I like that.
What else would I do? Oh yeah, Child of Hades. I'm gonna open the ground.
If I were gonna have powers, I'd want to be able to like change the
like,
world.
do
Like
stuff?
I'd want like
Yeah.
Hades or Poseidon powers.
I'm thinking about powers that I could apply for
We're
my
gonna take
life
this
right
and run
now.
with this.
This is gonna be a really long interview.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. Rick is gonna see this like, okay, we gotta change season 3 now. We gotta start changing some script.
Oh my gosh.
And just one more question before I go. Do you
Yes.
guys each have a favorite episode of the season?
I haven't seen 7 or 8 yet.
Yeah, neither have I. Because
Oh.
we're watching it as it comes out with everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah. As of right now, I think my favorite is probably 4.
I assume that would be the case for you.
My
for sure. I
favorite
think
to
it's amazing.
shoot. My favorite to shoot
Yeah.
was probably 6.
Say it. Please.
6 and 7 were my favorite to shoot. But
Nice.
they were. They really were. They were
I
my
didn't
favorite.
know. I didn't know where you're going with that. Yeah.
He's so not. He's so our dad.
I'm too
Like-
old. Yeah. 4 was really fun. Pieces of a lot of different ones. Scene 3, like in episode 3 with the bomb, was one of my favorite ones. Episode 6 with the being underwater was one of my favorite ones.
that was
8,
cool.
the fight scene.
Yeah. That battle was nuts.
The battle was incredible.
That day was so fun because everybody was there. But 8, I'm
8's
changing my
phenomenal.
answer. 8 was
Yeah.
one of my favorites because
Yeah.
like all of us got to be together.
Yeah.
Dior, Daniel, thank you so much for
Thank
sharing.
you so much. So nice to meet you.
Thank
This
you.
is the second time 6-7 has been setting an interview in like the last month for me.
Are you serious?